What's the most badass way you've ended a relationship? By ending his relationship with everyone he loved at once, and I did it without saying a word. But first let me backtrack a little. I met Tyler during my senior year of college. I was a mess at the time. My parents weren't around, and I spent most days alone in my apartment staring at Netflix but not really watching. I felt invisible, empty, like I was destined to be alone. Tyler showed up right when I needed someone the most, and he noticed me. He'd say, "You're so cute when you blush." And even though it made me uncomfortable, it felt good to be seen. At first, Tyler seemed perfect. He texted constantly, called me beautiful nonstop, and kept saying we were soulmates. It felt like a fairy tale. When he told me no one else would love you like me, I believed it. But looking back now, I see what was actually happening. He saw I was broken, insecure, and used that against me. He knew I had nowhere to go. So when things got toxic, I stayed. It didn't happen overnight. Little insults turned into bigger ones. Jokes became jabs. If I tried to talk about how he hurt me, he'd sigh and say, "I'm still here, aren't I?" He always said I should be grateful for him, and I believed him. I genuinely thought I couldn't do better. But things changed on his 28th birthday. I'd saved for months to buy him this expensive car he'd been talking about forever, a Hellcat. At dinner with all his friends, I handed him the keys. I expected him to freak with excitement, but instead he just said, "That's not what I asked for. I asked for a three-way with your best friend Jenna because she's prettier." Everyone laughed awkwardly, and I joined them. But Tyler's face told me he was serious. One of his buddies actually tried sticking up for me. He said, "Tyler man, OP is very pretty, you lucked out. I don't know what you're on about." For a second, I felt good. But Tyler just laughed and said, "Thanks for trying to cheer me up. But let's be honest, she's no Sydney Sweeney." My chest went cold. Tears started forming in my eyes, but I didn't argue. I ate the dinner in silence, knowing right then it would be the last birthday I spent with him. Soon after, I started therapy, and for the first time ever, someone told me I deserved to be treated with kindness. That changed everything. It also ignited something in me, a desire for revenge. Revenge for the broken girl Tyler wrapped around his finger. And so, I quietly started taking notes about him. Like when we took a weekend trip and he begged me to let him hook up with Jenna, saying, "What happened to girls supporting girls?" I noted it. When I finally talked to her about it, she shocked me. She broke down and confessed that Tyler made passes at her multiple times, and it turns out she wasn't the only one. The more we asked around, the more we heard disturbing stories about Tyler. Girls he'd tried to pressure back in college, friendships he'd ruined behind everyone's back. But I said nothing yet. I stayed quiet, biding my time. And part of that bidding was making Tyler's dream come true. One thing about Tyler is he loved being center of attention. His birthday was coming up, and a few months before it, he told me I had to plan a rooftop celebration for him, complete with catered food and expensive champagne. I remember smiling, nodding like a perfect girlfriend and saying yes. As expected, he was thrilled. But what he didn't know is that he was about to learn one of life's lessons. Be careful what you wish for. On the day, over 70 people showed up. Family, friends, co-workers, exes he insisted were just friends. He even told them all he organized the party himself, and I just let him bask in it, at least until the toast. I stood next to Tyler for it, smiling wide as I could. "I have a surprise for everyone," I announced. "The surprise is under you." I gestured to these black gift bags placed under every seat. "Go ahead and open them." Everyone laughed, thinking it was some cute party favor, but the laughs faded pretty fast, because inside each bag was a printed document titled, "Things Tyler Says When He Thinks No One's Listening." Each page held stories, detailed testimonials from girls he'd manipulated, harassed, lied to, or even assaulted. And that wasn't it. There was a section called "To His Family." There, I'd included all the horrible things Tyler said behind their backs. His sister's eyes widened as she read how Tyler called her a barren beach who thinks she's special because she reads books. His mom dropped the booklet when she saw Tyler describe her as only useful for her cooking. His dad looked stunned at Tyler's line about how he'd spit on his grave if he stopped giving him money. The rooftop went silent, and slowly all eyes turned to Tyler. His confident smirk vanished completely, his face white as a sheet. Everyone he'd ever known stared at him with disgust. Friendships collapsed right there, and his family stood there looking betrayed and devastated. And all while that was happening, I picked up my purse, smiled, and walked away. Or I should say I tried, because next thing I knew, Tyler grabbed my shoulder. Hard. "Where are you going?" he yelled. The full story is on my channel and linked below.